I just feel so chaotic right now. Like, getting started right now, this recording, it was a lot.
It was a lot, but my girl figured it out. She's got good friends. They
Thank
came
you.
in clutch.
Like, this is why it's been so long since we've done the podcast. I finally have started doing episodes again.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jazz, for coming.
Yes, I miss y'all. I literally was thinking about this whole week, like, what am I gonna talk about? Like, because it's such a good way to express and get thoughts out with somebody like that can like echo and like you can bounce ideas off of. And then I was just thinking about how much like life has changed since we did like our last podcast together. I feel like so completely different. So I'm excited to see what what happens today.
Yeah. Okay, so like the last podcast I did was, oof, girl, I don't even know. I mean, I just did one last week with Chase, but like before that,
Yeah.
like I think it was November is whenever I stopped.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, I think it was November. It's been a while.
Dang,
it's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a really long time. I just, life has been getting in the way. Yeah, lifing.
Yeah.
But we're back. We're here. Yes, we're here to talk about all the life that's happened in between. We're here to talk about whatever, girl. I don't even know. I'm going to make you tell me what's going on in pop culture because I really don't know anything.
I know. Maya took off her TikTok account. So sometimes I send her stuff and then I'm like, fuck.
Yes. I've been off of TikTok. Yeah, that's what Chris was like. He's like, you've been off of TikTok? And I'm like, yeah. Because I guess he's been trying to send me stuff too. And then he's like, why would you do that? He's like, I'm always on TikTok. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Like, because you can just brain rot in there for like way too long.
You can. And that has been like, that probably is like one of the big things that I'm working on this year is because of course, I'm a Gemini woman. I have to be like tapped into everything. And I'm so, I look for like information, but it's starting, I think that it's gotten to a point to where it's like actually affecting like my schedule because if I like don't tell myself like when we come into this house like we're going to get ready for bed and we're gonna like do our nighttime routine, then I'm up all night on this phone, which then stops me from getting ready in the morning to go to the gym, which it just leads to like a train of events that wouldn't happen if I would just get off my phone. So I think it's healthy that you do that.
And then whenever Chase was over here last week, he made me feel kind of guilty because he's like, I deleted all social media. And I said,
yeah.
Okay, girl.
Okay, girl, you don't get a prize. No, there was like 2 years of my life where I did have to get off social media.
Yeah.
But it was because, girl, a bitch was sad. Like, I was going through it. I did not need reminders of how far behind I felt in life. So that was like right when I like had started becoming spiritual. And so I think that it's almost like anything in life. Like once you discover something, you just become, you make it like your personality.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a monk. I don't need people. I don't need blah, blah, blah. Like, so I was just doing too much. I was going overboard with it, but.
Right.
I'm finally back in civilization.
I'm so dead. But you know what I did do? I didn't delete Instagram, but I just moved it off of my homepage.
Yeah.
So I don't just like go and click it. And but I did delete what's it called? Threads. I did delete that.
I still don't even understand how it works.
It's just Twitter.
Okay.
It's really just Twitter.
Sometimes I do, even though we're young, I straight up feel like an old grandma when it comes to like social media and stuff. Like I feel like I have to, one of my coworkers is 20, so I have her like as my urban dictionary, like when I don't understand stuff. So she's been really helpful.
Yeah, no, I feel very old lady too. I guess being around the kids, like they're in elementary school, but girl, they're on TikTok.
Girl,
they're on the TikTok.
Yeah. No, what was I was talking to my coworker one day about I want a free bag of chips. I didn't understand where that came from. You know?
I don't even know where it came from. I just know it came from a TikTok, I'm assuming.
Yes. So like there was this guy that was like loading a vending machine
Oh, okay.
And so he was like putting all the snacks in it, and there was a guy standing watching, videoing him, and being like, I want a free bag of chips. I want a free bag of chips. So like now you just reference
Free
it
bag of
like
chips.
when you want somebody to do something for you, or like you
Yeah,
want
yeah.
them. But I was telling her that I was like, I hate how like with our generation now, like everything is a reference to something else.
No, yeah, I've noticed that too.
Yes, it's sometimes it's funny because sometimes it's
Yeah.
cute to have like that little inside moment, but then sometimes it's like, fuck, like can we not communicate like normal people anymore?
No, but okay, so yes, I get what you're saying, because I do realize that our generation, because I guess I look at us compared to older generations and I'm like, yeah, we're fucking weird. But then like the kid, like my kids, my elementary school kids, like they're weird because the internet has made them weird. You know, they
Yeah.
say stuff that I don't think is I don't understand or think is funny, and I'm like, oh fuck, like this is
Like the whole 6'7".
damn.
I've never thought that was funny.
We're not talking
I'm
about
so
that.
Sorry.
Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, exactly. Like, what is that?
Yes.
But Vine, I've seen about Vine. You know, it's been going on since Vine. But then also,
I was like, is that back?
no,
Okay.
I was just saying, like, it started with Vine.
Yeah.
But
that's
then
true.
what I'm really getting to, okay, it started with Vine, but then also like that's kind of always been part of our culture, you know, to like reference stuff that everyone has seen.
Yeah.
But now the things that everyone is seeing just looks different. Like it's the internet, which for some reason, I guess because like on the internet it's user created, so it's not coming from like a studio.
Yeah.
So like it's allowed to be really weird.
Yeah.
So I think that's why.
It's very niche.
Yeah, that's why it's very niche, because okay, think about Vine. Like Vine was all user content, it was all like kids making jokes, like making videos.
Yeah.
That's what all of Vine comes from. Like there's that video of that kid who is arguing. He's like, oh dang, I can't even think of what he's saying, but I can see it in my head. But there's just like, yeah, there's just so many things. Or give me my fucking money, and the little girl throws the doll across the room. Like that's hilarious.
Yeah. I think it's so funny how like we've been socialized with the internet and stuff.
Oh, because he fucking pushed me, that's why.
Because like most of my friends know I didn't have a phone until like I went to college. So I feel like some people I feel like in a lot of ways like I got social skills that my people didn't have,
Right.
like my age, because I was like my own source of
No, our
entertainment for a long
generation
time.
does not know how to talk on the phone.
No.
We hate picking up and using the phone. But because I did
Literally.
journalism, I have to have that skill.
Yeah, and I don't understand. I can't. Okay, let me just. I think that because I've had to like talk so much in my life, or like ask for what it is that I want, that it's not even like a thought to be like nervous about speaking, but I do realize like it's a fear that most people have now that I'm like just around younger kids and stuff. But where was I going with this?
The skills that you have that I don't know other people don't have. You didn't have a phone until college.
Yes,
Loser. No, I'm kidding.
No,
Just
for
kidding.
real. I remember like getting so upset because like they would be referencing like jokes and stuff. Oh, okay, I'm back on track. So I told Maya I didn't take my Adderall on purpose, so like I could be like in flow state with our conversation. Because when I take it, it feels like I like lose my ability to like conversate because I'm just so locked in on whatever it is that I'm focused on.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I think like our generation doesn't have like wittiness anymore, or like true playfulness. Like it's always like something that's being referenced like in memes, or like just something that's being repeated versus like originality. And so I was actually talking to my therapist, which I don't have anymore because she's gone. I was talking to my therapist once about like how frustrated I was with somebody that works with me who's younger than me, that just like refuses to like answer the phone, and I'm not understanding because it's basically in our job description.
Yeah.
And so she was like, yeah, like that's also an issue that I have with my daughter, because literally I pay her, she works at my practice, and all I ask her is to like help me answer the phones. And she
won't do
is
it.
good at like a lot of things, but she's not good at that. And so she said that there was one day that they were she was picking her up from school, and she was like, hey, like, does your friend need a ride, like check on her really quick.
Yeah.
And her daughter was like, oh yeah, like let me call her really quick. No, like let me text her really quick.
Yeah.
And she was like, she's right there. Like literally they could roll down a window and talk to her. She just preferred to text
Oh my
her.
God.
And I was like, that's insane.
Crazy.
Like, what is wrong with people? But it's just our generation, I guess.
These kids.
Not me rambling like
no.
the old ones.
No, it's really that damn phone. It's really that damn phone.
Yes. No, my working memory is like, it's gone. Like Alex is one of our friends, and she's going to be like a clinical psychologist. So she did an IQ test on me. Oh my God.
Really?
So, yeah. So a lot of it was like average.
Okay.
But my working memory, I scored so low on, because basically
what is working memory?
It's like, I guess it's like your ability to recall like things within a certain order. So she called out like numbers. Like at first it started out easy. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and like you call them back out to her, and then she was like, okay, now call them back out to me, just the even numbers. And so you'd be like 2, 4, 6, 8, and then it started getting difficult because she started doing them like in random order.
Yeah.
So it could be like 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and you had to call out like the odds.
Oh.
And then you had to call out the evens, and then she wanted you to call them out from like the least in numerical value to like the greatest.
Oh my God. I don't know if I could do that.
I was like, I'm ready for this part to be over with.
Yeah.
And so then we finished that, and then it came up again, and I was like, Alex, this again? And she was like, I know, girl. And so when I was asking her for the scores, like, because I was excited to like get it back and see like how I scored, she was like, I'm not gonna lie, girl, we already knew that working memory wasn't gonna be there. And I was like, yeah.
She braced you for the impact.
Yeah, because I was like, I wonder where I'm at, which for most parts, like everything was pretty average, but like on the abstract thinking part, I think I scored like a Gibson. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah. I said, literally, yapping in reading has saved me. She
No.
was like, no, for real.
For real.
That's your bread and butter.
Yes. No, because I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but because working at the school and working with the kids, and I did the tutoring, you know, with the math resource teacher.
Yeah.
And tell me why I had to reteach myself how to use the standard algorithm, like whenever you subtract like on paper and like borrowing the zeros. I forgot how to do all of that. And like long division.
Hell no.
I'm like, oh no, what is this?
No, I feel you. There was something that happened the other day where I had to do like standard math, and I was like, fuck, where's my calculator?
No.
Where is it?
Yeah, literally. Oh, but Chase and I did talk about that last week, like how we're dumb compared to someone like Galileo, you know?
Yeah. Fuck you, Galileo.
You know, because he like didn't have a calculator, but we have calculators,
Yes.
you know? And he had to do all of that by hand, all those calculations.
Yes.
Yeah.
People that can do like the calculations in their head, that's hot. I'm like, whoa, that actually is a superpower. The fact that you can do that, that's so crazy.
Quick maths.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you.
Good for you. Good for you. No.
Good for you.
Yeah, so what else? Okay, so tell me about, really what I want to say is next time you go to a No Boys Allowed thing,
Yeah.
I need to go.
Yeah, no, you really do.
I've been needing to go. Well, because last time I had something, it was Mother's Day, and I was like, girl, what?
Girl, I didn't go to that either because I was like, why would y'all plan that?
On a Mother's Day, right? That's
y'all
crazy.
act like we don't like our moms.
No,
for
that
real?
was crazy. But yeah, so I was like, dang, can't go. And then, yeah, so basically I'm just waiting until I can go to something.
Yeah, they have something coming up soon. For those of you who don't know, No Boys Allowed is like this, it's a social group for women creatives, like in the DFW area.
Yeah.
And I found them on TikTok one random day. Like, they were asking if, like, you were a model or, like, a photographer, like, pull up to, like, this meeting ground. I'm neither nor. I had not been having, like, a lot of luck finding, like, women creatives, like, within the music space. And so this was, like, their first event. So I went. I just put myself out there. And I was basically telling the creators of the group, which is like 3 of them. One of them, her name is Aubrey, so I talked to her for a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I've never been a model before. Like, I just showed up. I know this wasn't for me, but I'm here now. And she's like, no, like, that's why we created this group, because we wanted to just test to see if, like, people would actually show up that were creatives. Yeah. And they all work within the photography space. Oh, okay. So, of course, they extended it to models, but the group was created essentially because there's a lot of women that have stories of working with men in this industry who have, like, either been, like, you know, pushed up on or, like, made to feel uncomfortable, and, like, they wanted this group to be created to create, like, a safe space for women to all talk to each other and collaborate with each other. So it's been cool. Like, I've met a couple girls and they're all, like, chill.
Yeah, you've done some photo shoots.
Yeah. Okay, so the girl that I did one with Aubrey. I did the first time that I went, the girl that I hooked up with, her name's Sinai. She does photography and I think videography as well. And then the woman that I work with right now, she actually works with me. And she did, like, my original headshots last summer. Yeah. And she was like, Jazz, like, I've been wanting to rebuild my photography portfolio. Would you be interested in being my model? And I was like, fuck yeah, because I need some good pics.
I want to do some modeling. I want a free bag of chips.
I want a free bag of chips.
Yo, where's my invite?
Yeah. So when she said that, I was like, yes, oh my gosh. So I jumped on it. So I've just been trying to fuck around and find out, like, trying to see what's out there. Yeah. And just not get so hell-bent on, like, trying to make my path look the way I want it to, because my life has never worked out that way. So we're just gonna throw something up and see if it sticks.
Oh my god.
Y'all, she is so funny. Us if we were cats.
I never seen her get in there.
She said, actually, I want to put on a show for this podcast.
No, what the heck? Like, I never seen her get in there. Okay, anyways.
Look at her. She's dissociating.
She's so crazy. So we just got her that cat treat. And I feel like she low-key doesn't like it.
Oh, no.
What a brat. What a brat.
Cat tree?
Jocelyn got it for, like, a good deal, like maybe $40.
Oh, that's good.
So not that bad, but still.
They can get up to, like, 100 something, right?
Yeah. So, but, you know, pretty penny, and she's over here in the bookshelf.
She said, I don't want that cat tree. I want the roof.
No, yeah, she does. She wants the roof. She's so crazy. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Okay, so tell me what's been going on in the pop culture
space.
Yeah,
girl, honestly, the more I live, the more, like, I feel like I have to just, I understand why Maya took a break, because literally it doesn't feel real. None of this feels real, right? All of it feels like there's too much happening, like, within our government, within the United States. I'm just like, I can't think about this right now. Not because I don't want to be proactive, but literally because, like, me stressing out and worrying about, like, something that I can't control is literally causing me, like, anxiety. And I just have to step back. But, you know, I'm a shit talker. So Wendy Williams has not been in this space. Someone has to fill the void. And we're here. Somebody got to do it, and we're here to do the job. Yeah, so really, I love Chappell Rowan. I think, like, the music that she makes feels so authentic, and it feels so genuine, and it really is, like, such a different perspective. And I think that's what I think is such good artistry, when you can, like, bring people into your world and, like, I'm saying, like, so many times, take a shot. Whenever you can bring somebody into your point of view and they feel like they're in the experience with you. But my girl's not right mentally. My girl be doing a little too much.
Oh, you know what though? I was watching a YouTube video with Bob the drag queen, and he was defending Chapel. Oh, because he did this tier list of queer villains or queer controversial people.
You're on top of the pyramid.
And he had Chapel in there, and he's like, you know what? Lesbians should be allowed to be mean in public. Y'all let gays be allowed, so lesbians should be allowed to be mean.
I have been watching like a lot of content about like gay men that are misogynistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I have encountered a lot of that. So okay, I could see your point, Bob.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Like, I think that the weird thing about our generation is that everybody's on like therapy speak.
Yes.
Everybody's trying to like enable shit. Like, I feel like, yeah, you can have your boundaries. You can have like, of course you can throw your fits and whatnot and whatever, but I feel like truly you have to be accountable for like how you come out, how you express yourself. Like, you don't just get to just do fucked up shit and be like, I'm holding a boundary. That's my boundary. And I'm like, girl, like just log out. It's not that hard. Like, because the thing that people don't realize is like, yes, if you're upset about something, you can hold that boundary, but you can't make people respect a boundary because you want them to. What you need to do after that is like, clearly this is something that's important to you, like withdraw. If you don't like what's happening, just withdraw. But I don't think it's that. I think it's just a way to throw a tantrum. Like, that's what it feels like to me, because truly, if you were upset about those things, you would find ways to like self-preserve. Like, you wouldn't be like at functions where you know people are gonna be at you or like take pictures of you if that's something that's triggering to you.
I mean, it's just so crazy to ask for fame and like actively seek fame and then be mad when people treat you like a famous person.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's why people are kind of like, girl, like, come on now, like, what are you doing?
Right. And that's the weird thing, because I was telling Maya that I'm so passionate that whatever I see online, like, I'm just like and then I'm like, fuck, why didn't I do any research? Like, why didn't I find like the backstory? Because I never knew the I never knew that this bitch was rich. I didn't know, like, when she said camp, I was thinking like a summer camp, like that was run down, like with low air conditioning or something like that. This girl is like talking about a Grammy camp, like paying thousands of dollars to get into this working industry with all these other people. And I think what really was like the start of it was, I think she said she worked at like a coffee shop or something like that.
I honestly don't know. I really don't know that much about her.
And I'm chronically online, so I'm just like like building like little story blocks and stuff.
There will be no fact checking done.
Okay, no fact checking is ever done on my end. I just have to, I run with something, and then like people are like, that's not even true, and I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
Damn, my bad.
So I think that's what's so confusing about it, is because like you could have like a completely different life. Like, your life could have panned out so different if this is so hard for you. And I'm not saying like our jobs don't have that within them, because sometimes, yeah, like it's the natural thing to like hate parts of your job but not want to leave your job. But I think this is such a completely different thing, because she can step away from it, because she does have the resources and the people that could back her to like do it. It's just like something that she wants to outwardly complain about, and we're not your audience for that. You need to get it there.
Hey, read the room, because now is not the time to be
Now's
complaining.
not the time,
oh,
mama.
boo-hoo, poor me. My hair is too luscious and my ass is too fat. Like, girl.
Oh, and yeah, you do look good, mama, but like,
No, I'm saying like she's complaining about problems that aren't even problems, and there are people who can't afford their rent. Like, you know? Yeah, literally.
I saw this one video of like her in the airport, and like people are trying to grab pictures of her, and she's like pointing at them. I'm like, why are you acting like that? But,
I told you this before last time we talked about this, but not on the pod. But like in reference to Chapel, the actress Megan Stalter, who like she's just a character in her own, and she like kind of low-key parodies Chapel, and she'll get on Instagram and like pretend to like make paparazzi videos, and she'll be like, no, don't photograph me. Don't record me.
I know, like, that's crazy.
So what else? Who else besides Chapel?
Miley just got her star on the Walk of Fame.
Oh, okay.
Killer.
Yeah.
I
And
love
we were
that woman
talking
so
about
much.
yes, we love Miley down, but we were talking about the Miley versus Raven. Don't want to pit two women against each other, but
Yeah, I think that I was watching this one. I think that it was on Raven's podcast where, because Miley got what's that? It's like a milestone that Disney Channel just like made up. Like they just came up with it.
some
It's
kind of
like,
lifetime achievement award.
yeah, like she's like the first one to get it, and then people are like, yeah, Hannah Montana was so monumental, and I was like, I feel like That's So Raven really opened all the doors for like the Disney shows that came afterward, because like you had like this very flamboyant personality that was like so funny and like so watchable, and just made like, I feel like that's like what shaped my personality, is like this TV show of watching Raven Simone like act crazy and goofy and silly with her friends, but also like be such a loving person to the people around her, and like have these real ass life lessons that were happening for her, not just like a Disney Channel life lesson, but like back when Disney Channel actually talked about like real shit.
Right. Yeah.
And so yeah, I think that it is a little difficult to like see that Miley was the first one to get hers, even though like Raven technically was first, you know? And
Yeah.
then when I think about it, like all the stigma that came with Raven being like heavier set, which she wasn't even heavy, she was just like thick.
Yeah.
And like watching how I watched Annalise, is that how you say her name? The girl that played Chelsea?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, well, the girl that plays Chelsea, everybody getting a podcast now, okay?
Of course, yeah.
we got a podcast. Everybody got a podcast. So she was talking about how like they didn't want to give Raven like the part, like they wanted to make her like a side character, but her personality was just so that the show was just made for her.
Yeah.
And I just think like, yeah, it really isn't fair. Like when you think about all the obstacles and all the roadblocks that she had that Miley probably didn't have, and like just to watch like it still keep happening, I would be pissed the fuck off. I would be like, like, yeah, I understand Miley's work is so great within its own right, but it's like, dang, like that really was Disney Channel's one of Disney Channel's first like superstars, and they could have started there, but for some reason they didn't, and I don't know why.
I mean, we know why, but
We know why, Disney Channel.
but yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Like,
Yeah, and then we also got on the subject about like, because we started comparing Miley and Chapel, and I've always loved Miley, because Miley, even though she's had like access to all this privilege and access to all of this, all these people that have helped like shape her career, it's never been from a place of like, oh, I can't believe like they're following me. Like what the hell? Like
yes, like she's always been humble.
she's always been very humble, and it's been like very cool to watch, because I feel like most white women don't even try to develop that side of their psyche.
Okay, so what do you think about like whenever people come from Miley, whenever she had her like Jordan era?
I think that she needed that era. Like I really do think that that was her way of separating Miley Cyrus from Hannah Montana, and we all have like
But I guess what I'm
rebellious
asking is like, do you think that she like used like rap culture, black culture to like get a leg up and then kind of like abandon it, or do you think that was authentic to her?
I think it was authentic to her, because one, Miley really was like the first person to not do bubblegum pop.
Okay.
And then when I hear Mike Will talk about his experiences with Miley in the studio, um, she had just like met him, like they ran into each other, and she was just like listening to his tracks or something like that, and he was like, yeah, you could jump on the track, and she was like, no, like I don't think I can do that, and he basically like pushed her to like try it, and like that's kind of what was the developing sound of like her bangers era, which was a banger. Like it to me was, she's always been very like authentic with whatever it is that she's tried her hand with, and I think that's why I've really liked her, because it's never gave like I care about the commercial success of anything. It's more so like I want to see what version of myself I pull out of this era, and that I think that's why I really have liked Miley, because her platform has not felt like it's been marketed or pandered towards like white people. If that, I don't think that she's like against them, but I don't feel like she's like leaning into like the softness of like being like just frail and like just soft and like needs to be taken care of. She's always been like, I'm me, and if you don't like it, fuck you.
Yeah, I do see. Yeah, because that's why I don't know what to do whenever I see those critiques, because, yeah, I don't know. That's not an experience that I live, but,
What critique?
like, I guess, like, what I'll see on social media, like, specifically, like, black women will say that about Miley, like, oh, she used the culture and then, like, abandon it.
I
Like,
do think a lot of people do that, but I don't think that's
Yeah.
what she was doing.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know, you know? Like,
Yeah.
she's not in that era anymore. She has been through a lot of different eras. But, yeah, I guess she always has felt humble and has felt authentic.
Yeah, I think what would really solidify that for me, because I think what ends up happening when like these people are trying to take on that black persona, you see like you see them like leaning into like the lingo. You'll see them like leaning into like the aesthetic of it, like the heavy tanning, like which she did like have a dread moment, and I really wish people would just explain that to people. Like, you don't have to do all that. Like, you
Right.
can be appreciative of a culture without like having to wear it as like a costume.
Yeah.
But I think that she was so young, and like the people around her clearly just were letting her experiment, but it's never given like I use black people to like get ahead,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I feel like what ends up happening is like you only see like this one white person amongst a whole bunch of different black people, and it kind of gives them like these cool points. But then once their career kind of elevates in the way, then you see all of it like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, bro.
Because that's what people always say about Post Malone.
Yeah.
But I think with him it was more so true.
Yeah.
Because he wore it more as a costume.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of celebrities that I look at that I'm like,
Because, girl, he's from Grapevine.
He's Grapevine.
He's from Grapevine, Texas.
I'm from the hood.
No. That man's from the suburb.
Damn, that's so funny. Yeah, the switch up was kind of crazy for me, because I was like, I loved all his older music, and I think his country music that he makes, like, they definitely have bops. But I'm just like, is this him experimenting, or was this always like truly what he wanted to do, and he just like, well, where is this coming from, you know?
Yeah, I think that's why he's critiqued, because he like rap was not authentic to him. It was, I'm a white boy, and the easiest area for me to break out in is rap, because I'm a white boy doing rap.
I do think that happens a lot. Like, where like if you're the bottom of the barrel, like within a white clique, like the first thing that they do is like, oh, I'm gonna go over here with black people, because we're like, even though we have like our prejudice in some ways, like we're also still very accepting as a people.
Yeah.
And it's like when we find people that fall in love with our culture, we like start telling them everything about it, and like these people will basically, this is what Sinners is about, for you people that think it's a demonic movie. It's about people that come in and like literally steal the culture of like black people take it for what they want to warp it as and then move on with their life. And yeah, I definitely think that people use it as a stepping block to get to like that higher level of success. And I just feel like if that's what you want to do, just do that. Like, you don't have to you don't have to be that. Like, yeah, like I love like the Black culture so much, and then like you look back 10 years down the road, like you don't even identify it as that anymore, and you're just like, oh, like I was young, like that was just something that was in my past. And I think that's what I see a lot of the older celebrities do whenever people are asking them about it, where they're like, oh, I don't know why I did that, like that was so crazy of me, when meanwhile like that's how we dress.
Fucked up back then.
Yeah, meanwhile that's how a lot of us still live.
Yeah. Since I deleted Threads, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Because I've had Substack, but you know, Substack has a lot of articles, so like there's like little notes, you know. But it's articles, so like you have to click on the article and read the article. Yeah. But I have been doing that this week, and I did read this article. I don't know what it was called. I'm sorry. I don't remember who wrote it, but whatever.
Sorry.
It was on Substack. But it was a really good article. It was basically about the fact that white people don't hate Black people. They haven't hated Black people. They're obsessed with them. Yeah. In the way that like they literally cannot survive without them. Like specifically here in this country. Yeah. Like they literally do not exist without Black people. Like, think about it. Like, they brought them over here to do all of the work. Right. Right? So, they don't have, like, a culture or anything without stealing it from someone.
No, for real. I mean, y'all got Uggs and pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Go Uggs.
No, literally.
Yeah, I was watching something that literally said, the hate that you get from, like, I work within like a corporate space, and so a lot of times like when I'm being talked to, it's in this very condescending way that can be like denied if I address it directly. Mm-hmm. And so I was watching this thing that was like, yeah, like that's why white women within a space, like they talk down to Black women. It's like a fear of like what is it, a fear of like thinking that you're gonna show them up in some way, and like trying to put you in your place before you even have the chance to like shine. Mm-hmm. And so the girl basically was talking about this. She was like, just know, like, if you ever have people that like try to step on you, try to like control you or like undermine you, like there are no degrees in being a bad bitch. Like it's not your fault that you have like whatever it is about you that makes somebody feel threatened. But she was like, in your workspace, like you just really have to know how to protect yourself from it, because in a lot of ways it's like I'm like not wording this right, I don't feel like. In a lot of ways she was like, their relation to Black people is by like relating to feel like they're more than, like better than.
The article talked about like the generational aspect, right? Like if the oppressed, if the traumatized have generational trauma, then the oppressor does too. Like you pass that, like, because I mean, think about it. Now I'm saying like, but no, really think about it. You committed all of these acts, atrocities, right? That pain, that anger, that evilness doesn't just erase whenever you die. Like you passed on traits, values, stories, experiences, traumas to your children, their children. Like that goes on for the oppressor too. Right. And then on top of that, like the lie of white supremacy, right? Like if the elite can make this idea, if they can sell this idea to white people at the bottom, then the people at the top don't have to do so much legwork because the people at the bottom are doing it for them. Right. So even though you're poor and you're white and you have nothing, and there's no difference between you and this black person,
Yeah.
like, in your head, because you've been sold this lie of white supremacy, you think you're better just because your skin looks different. So then we have this extra layer going on that we've never talked about. And I think that's what a lot of people are seeing, like, in Americans who have been here, white people who have been here, like, they don't even understand. They don't know how to turn around and face their own traumas from being sold that. Like, it's uncomfortable to look at and think, oh, something, I might hold a prejudice that I didn't consciously think of.
Yeah.
But it was packaged to me in some way.
Right.
By somehow, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I think we're in this, like, shift because a lot of people are starting to realize that.
Yeah.
Right? So I think things are just getting uncomfortable because we're changing.
Right.
And change is not comfortable.
It's not.
Yeah.
Not. You know, what's funny is, like, before my therapist that I have had, I literally was talking to my therapist about this subject, like racism and, like, ancestry and all of these different things and just generational trauma. And I don't know what it was that made me, like, think of this. I was, like, walking home one night and just thinking about, like, racism as a whole. And I do remember, like, talking to my dad when I was younger about it, just, like, asking, like, if it would ever go away. And he was like, no, because you're not born being racist. Like, somebody teaches you to be racist.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, as I was walking home, I was like, dang, like, these people probably do know it's inherently wrong. But then I think about, like, how hard it is to fight for, like, your individualism within, like, a familial unit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, it's been so hard for me to, like, it's been very hard for me to, like, separate who I am from, like, the beliefs that I come from. So I feel like it's probably like that for white people too. Like, why would I buck the system that already, like, caters to me as a person, and then on top of that, like, why be the outcast in my family when I don't actually have to?
Right.
And then when I was telling my therapist this, she was like, that's actually crazy that you were, like, thinking like that, but it's good.
Yeah.
She was like, well, she wasn't saying it, like, in a way to, like, make me bad, but she was just like, that's good that your mind was, like, coming up with stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, that probably is why they never, like, voice themselves or, like, say anything, because it's almost more comfortable for them to just not speak on it. Like, it's better just let it be the elephant in the room versus, like, attacking it head on, you know?
Yeah. And then on top of that, I always come back to the fact that we're such a young country. And the whole time we've been a country, you know, because before the Mayflower arrived, like, there was a different people here. There was a different thing happening. There was a different systems. Like, we don't know what that world was like, but this country that we call the United States of America, like, the whole time we've been a country, we've been fucking racist. Like, the whole time.
Bro. No, for real.
So, and we're just now getting to a point where we're like, you guys, something's not right.
I think that racism is, like, so prevalent still. It's just the way that it's packaged now is so different. Yeah. Because there's a lot of times when I'm, like, just being, I feel like the experience that I have a lot of times, like, being an open-hearted, like, whimsy black woman, like that, let's call it that. Yeah. It definitely brings a different set of reactions, I think. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of times, like, where people expect a certain thing from me, and when I don't give them that, it pisses them off in a certain way. Okay. And I think that a lot of times, like, when I am like, being open and showing, like, genuineness towards people as a whole, like, it's almost like there's hostility. Like, you know, when you can feel, like, the energy of someone? Yeah. I can tell, like, they do not like me. Or, like, they're putting on a front. You know what I mean? Right. Like, when you can feel that fakeness from somebody. Yeah. Like, I think that's what happens a lot of the time when I'm interacting with certain white people. I won't say it's all of them.
Right, yeah.
But it's very funny because my thing is, like, I'm one of those people, like, if I don't like somebody, I'm not constantly in their face.
Yeah.
But it's very strange because it's like the same people that you know don't like you make a point to come see you every day. And I'm like, that's very weird of you.
Interesting. What do you mean by that?
Like, like, because I think what happens is, like, people get so attached to, like, this idea of, like, the persona that they want to present as,
Right.
knowing good and well, like, that they have ill intentions for the people that they're dealing with. They try to keep up this facade that, like, they're open-hearted and they're warm and, like, they want to be accepting of all people, and because they know at their core they're not that, like, it's like a disruption in their spirit. Like, they don't get that I can pick up on the energy that they're putting out.
Right.
But it's like they think that they're hiding it from me, and they're like, hi.
Okay, yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, ooh.
Why do you think people treat you that way?
Like what?
Like, why do you think they're surprised by your demeanor?
Yeah, I think, I don't know what it is, but it's not even just white people, because it's black people too.
Right.
I think that I was talking to Alex about this. I don't really understand why it happens a lot of the times, but I did take the Big 5 personality test, and I did tell her my personality style is openness.
Okay.
And she was like, openness, she was like talking about this podcast that she had listened to, and she said for some reason people that have openness as a personality trait, because you're open to, like, new experiences and new people and, like, all that different stuff, warrants, like, people, like, thinking that they can disrespect you because, like, you have, like, instead of being closed off as an energy, like, I'm still like, oh, okay, hey, how are you?
Yeah.
And for some reason, like, I don't get it, but people just don't understand, like, everybody is worthy of respect, everybody's deserving of kindness. So I don't really know where it comes from, because it's even happened, like, with random people too, where, like, they meet me and they automatically assume that they can start talking to me any kind of way until, like, I'm react with, like, an angry, like, comeback, and they're like, I'm so sorry. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would you think to do that? Like, that's so crazy.
Yeah, now thinking about it, I think it's, for some reason, people do find, like, openness, kindness, whatever, as, like, weakness. And then they're like, oh, like, I can just act how I want to act right now.
Yeah.
And that's so crazy. Like, I don't know if they're doing it consciously or subconsciously or what, but that's strange.
Yeah, I think that's why, like, sometimes I do have a standoffish demeanor, but it's not because I naturally am that way. It's more so of, like, a timidness from, like, having, like, those bad experiences with people that, like, think that they can mistreat me.
Right.
So I'm always, like, really wary of, like, new people. But I really don't get it. Like, I don't know what it is, like, that invites, like, the hostility. Like, there was one day I was talking to one of my coworkers at the job, and he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, I just didn't want to interrupt, like, the conversation. And I was like, no, I'm talking to everybody because I got love for everybody. And then he was like, oh, okay, that's how you saved that was good. And I was like, yeah, smooth talking is one of my gifts. And then everybody fell out laughing. And then one of the guys that, I don't know, he's newer, he's one of our newest supervisors that has come on board, and he's only been there for, like, 4 months. But I think because I have a playful personality with, like, my people, people assume that I'm going to be open to playfulness with them.
Okay, yeah.
But when I don't know you, it doesn't, and it's the way his energy was. It was not playfulness. Like, it was actually, like, it had a whole lot of hostility as an undertone.
Yeah.
So
he got jealous. It wasn't about him.
Yeah. So literally, like, you know when you can see somebody smiling, but their teeth, like, their smile has, like, a underlying feeling of aggression? Like, that's literally how I felt, like, whenever he said this. So after I said, like, oh, I'm a smooth talker, or, like, my gift's smooth talking or whatever, he was like, I'm going to let you make it. And I was like, what?
Huh?
And he was like,
Let you make what?
that's what I'm saying. Like, I was so confused. And he was like, he said, I'm going to let you make it this time, but next time I'm going to roast you. And mind you, he's still new. I don't know I don't ever talk to this guy.
Roast me for what, bro? Like, no, literally, he got jealous.
Yes. I guess his style of humor is different. But, like, one of the terminal manager, he's black too. And we're pretty close in age, so we play like brother and sister. But all the other people that work under him are white men.
Okay.
And so I think that they want that playful banter too, but it's not playful. Like, how they act is like actually treating me like I'm stupid.
Right.
Yeah, it's not. It's one time I was like walking out the door and like I pulled it the wrong way, and I needed to like push it or something like that, and he was like, "Push, yes. Pull, no." And I was like, who the fuck are you talking to, bitch?
Okay.
Like, shut up.
I see. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's stuff like that. Like, that's how, like, the white men of, like, this terminal act.
Yeah.
And, like, that's how I feel like as a whole whenever I interact with, like, white people, because I have, like, a playfulness or, like, a openness to, like, my people that are my people. They see it and they assume that I'm stupid.
Right.
And then, like, I almost have to be, like, bitchy. Like, so mean to them that they're like, like one of our little ladies, dang, I feel like I'm just rambling.
No, it's okay.
One of our little ladies, she's very condescending. Like, she talks to people like they're dumb, and she is a white woman. I feel like I'm just talking about white people at this point. She's like my arch nemesis at work.
They do it to themselves.
Girl, yeah. So there was one day where my supervisor was like asking like, hey, did you send this email? And like right as I was sending the email, my supervisor also sent this email.
Okay.
And the white lady like responds to the email and was like, hey, you actually didn't need to respond. Like, mind you, it was 1 minute apart. Like, she sent hers at 7:08 and mine got sent at 7:09. So she was like, hey, you actually didn't need to send that email. So and so already sent it. And I was like, yes, I saw that because I can read. It's like stuff like that. Like, I have to be like so mean back for them to just understand. Like,
yeah,
you can't be a bitch over it.
That's so funny because I can read.
Yeah,
that's
we always
funny.
get into little tips. But yeah, she be the main one. She like gets into it with me, like, because we get into it with each other, and then the next time I look up, she's over there in my cubicle. I'm like, what are you doing over here?
She wants to be your friend.
She does. I feel like, oh, bro, there's another soup. I just have beef with all like the white soups in my job. I fill in for another girl at my job doing like line haul, and literally as I'm sitting over there in the corner, because all the drivers are friendly with me and they talk to me and stuff, as soon as they say stuff to me, like, she has to like over talk me. Like, she starts talking over me, right?
Oh my god.
And I'm like, what the fuck? So whenever their paperwork is ready, I'm like, you ready? And like, I have the paperwork in my hand, and she's like, yes, they're ready. Like, that's their paperwork right there. And I'm like, I know that, bitch. I'm asking them, like, are they ready to go?
Oh my god.
And so literally she was like, Jazz, go ahead and sit there and just stay seated the whole time. Like, do not get up. And I was like,
girl, what?
I'm about to, because I don't, my triggers, like, it's so bad that I'm very reactive right now. Like, I'm not like able to just handle things in a calm way. So I could just, my hands were shaking
Oh my
because
god.
I was so mad. And so literally, like, I was telling her, I was like, hey, I need to get out of here like 5 minutes early so that I can leave to catch like my rail line. And she was like, no, like, I need you here till 10:30. And somebody had to literally tell her, like, no, she leaves at this time every night. Because I was still gonna leave regardless if it was okay with her or not.
Right, yeah.
And so then mind you, the whole time she has asked me to stay seated, right? She won't let me give paperwork or talk to the drivers or anything. I'm getting ready to leave. I'm like, hey, I'm about to head out. She tells me, can you at least hand this paperwork to him? I have like 3 minutes to make it to my bus, right? I was so mad. I told my supervisor the next day, I was like, hey, I know this is about to be an issue. I said, I'm just going ahead and telling you because I don't want it to be another moment where I'm just screaming at somebody and then I get in trouble. I said, so I'm just letting you know that the next time she does it, I am going to go off on her. And she was like, okay, thank you for telling me, like, you did the right thing. So it's like stuff like that. I don't know why they just, yeah. It's like wherever I go, for some reason, there's this assumed, like, thought processing that I'm like dumb, and I'm like, girl, we all work at the same job, we have the same level of intelligence, like,
yeah,
better than me.
That's so crazy. It really, it has to be, it has to be the combination of, like, yes, racism, and then also on top of that, your bubbly personality. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like you already know they want to treat you like you're dumb for whatever reason. I don't know, because I don't know. I just hear how people treat you, and I'm like, no one treats me that way.
Yeah.
And I just think it's because of how I am. Like, I always come across, like, very serious and kind of quiet until, like, I'm really comfortable. But yeah, no.
I don't know what it is, because even, like, strangers, like, there was a guy that came to the billing window and literally threw his fucking papers at me.
What?
And I said, are you well?
Are you well?
He was like, yeah. I was like, don't throw your papers at me, like, ever.
Right.
And then he was like, okay, miss, I'm sorry, but I'm on a time crunch. And I was like, okay, that's fine, but, like, you don't get to disrespect me because you're upset.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't know what it is. I told Alex I literally was riding with one of my Uber drivers that's a lady.
Mm-hmm.
And I get in the car and she's immediately like, where are you going? And I was like, oh, I was going to a No Boys Allowed event. And she was like, oh, okay. She was like, so, like, you go out by yourself all the time? And I was like, yeah. Like, I do enjoy my alone time. I do like taking myself to do things. And she was like, yeah, I do that all the time too. And then she was like, so what is this for? Like, for fun or for, like, business? And I was like, yeah, I'm going for a networking event. And I don't know what it is about people, like, trying to correct me. But, like, she started it. She was like, yeah, that's what business is. And mind you, this is a complete stranger that I don't know.
Oh, my God.
So I'm riding in the car, and she was like, yeah, like, I love the arts district. She was like, I come over here all the time, at least every Sunday with my husband. Me and my husband come over here. And I was like, oh, okay, that's so good. Girl, tell me why when we get there, like, literally she doesn't even know where to drop me off at.
Stop.
I was like, you do not be over here every Sunday, lying ass bitch.
Why is she trying to front? Oh my God.
I know, but it's like, for some reason, I even have, like, friends that are like this. Like, I had an ex-best friend that was like this. For some reason, like, people start acting like I don't know things, like I haven't lived life experience. And, like, it's their job to, like, course correct me. And so my thing now, that, like, when people start telling me things, I'm like, oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Or, like, when they start I have a real bad of not correcting people, but it's because I understand what it is that they're talking about. Like, I don't have to, like, make you feel small to, like, show that I have some level of intelligence. But for some reason, like, they always correct me.
Yeah.
So then when they say the word wrong, I'm just like, it's just so you understand, like, me too, bitch. Me too.
You thought she was smart, so am I.
You thought you was smart, and really sometimes it's not even that. I saw this thing that said air signs, whenever they are upset, they get condescending. And I was like, that's true, because, like, I'm gonna let you think that you're, like, whatever level of intelligence you want to have, like, you can have it. I don't have to prove to you that I'm a smart woman. But the second that you start treating me like I'm dumb, I'm going to start talking to you like you're stupid. And I'm like, it's this because of this, and it's this because of this, and this is also what this is. And then they're like, damn, this bitch really hasn't even been doing all that until now.
You know, I've been thinking about, like, astrology and I guess the way that, like, the patterns that we experience, right? Because that's really what it is. So yes, you're a Gemini sun, and yes, I'm a Cancer sun, But really what that means is that you have a pattern that you're exposed to that looks different than the pattern I'm exposed to. So I feel like maybe air, like, y'all, you come across that way because you're exposed to a pattern where for some reason people put you in that position to then overcorrect because they've been jabbing at you.
Yeah.
And they don't know that, bitch, I see you. And now I have to hit you back because, like, you think I'm dumb.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I've been told, like, when I hit back, it's below the belt, but really I don't think so. I think what happens is, like you said, I spot patterns.
Yeah.
And after I've, like, kind of gathered my information about whatever this person is, I'm like, and this is where you fuck up here, and this is where you fuck up here, and this is why I think you're pathetic here, and this is why you're a loser here. And they're like, damn, she really has been holding her tongue. But it's like, I can only give you grace for so much before, like, I actually hate you as a person.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I know. I'm trying hard not to let it get there because I think that's where a lot of the times, like, it feels like I'm going in with the hack saw.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Sure.
We'll call it that. A hatchet. Yeah, I know there's a hatchet.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like I'm just taking, like, words and, like, flinging them. But really, it's not even, like, things that I've come up with. It's, like, the hard truth.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's so, like so crazy to people is, like, damn, like, she really told me about myself in a way that nobody else has, like, said, and it hurts because that really is how I be acting. And I'm like, don't act like that.
Yeah.
What are the patterns of the moon? Like, what's your patterns, do you think?
Of my moon?
No, your Cancer.
Oh, of the moon.
Yeah.
The moon.
The moon itself, the star of the show.
Yeah, like, I think reflection too, but in a different way. Like, you reflect people back through their words.
Mm-hmm.
And then with me, I think I reflect back with emotions. Like, however you're treating me, however you're making me feel, I'm going to make you feel that same way.
Yeah.
It may not always be through words, but
You think you're vengeful?
I think I can be, like, if I need to be,
Yeah.
you know, but I don't think I'm like, okay, who can I get revenge?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think if I feel wronged, I can be.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's fair.
So.
That's fair. Yeah. You Cancers are really funny.
I know, I've been getting so much feedback that, like, or like I've just been seeing so many others that are like, oh my God, Cancers are crazy.
I'm like, that's our home. No, literally, whenever people are like, Geminis are like crazy, I'm like, ooh, that tells me you have never experienced a Cancer. I think that when you guys are hurt, like, whatever feeling of ugliness that you guys have, like, it brings out a very scary monster that I do not enjoy. I'm like, actually put her away. Calm down.
Yeah, definitely. I think in a similar way, it's kind of like we're practicing putting up boundaries.
Yeah.
And it's because we're experiencing patterns where people push us to set up a boundary. So then we look crazy because you've been pushing me. Well, now I have to push, and now who's crying?
Oh, yeah.
Bitch, now who's crying?
Because you know what? I feel like as much as they say, like, water signs are very sensitive, I feel like I talked to this one guy once who was a Cancer, and I was like, yeah, you're a water sign. But he was like, yeah, hot water. And I was like, yeah, that is hot. Because when I think about it, it's not like there's not like a passiveness like Pisces. And there also isn't like a manipulativeness like Scorpio. It's very like what you see is what you get. Like I feel like you guys are very good at like holding boundaries and just being like, I don't feel like doing that. You know?
Yeah, and I've been watching Beverly Hills right now, like all the way through. Like, so the cast that I'm on is season 8, and there's 6 of them. Out of the 6, 4 of them are Cancers.
Oh Lord!
And the other 2 are.
They'll be in there. What?
Going off? Yes, they're all yelling at each other. They're all crying. I fucking hate you. Yes, they're just all arguing about like little stuff, like you made me feel this, so now I have to tell you about it. Yeah. And then there's only two. The other two are earth signs, a Capricorn and a Virgo.
Oh my bro. No, we went out to Pluckers the other night. I went with one of my friends and then her friends, and it's 3 Capricorns and a Virgo.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, I was dying. Like literally, they like ate their food and they were sitting in silence, and like people would say something like here and there, and I was like, yeah, let's go earth signs, woo. And they were like, I swear we talk. It just felt like a mug off. Like it felt like who can be the most quiet and who can have like the meanest bitch face.
I'm so dead.
But when they do talk, like they're funny. But I was telling them about this like TikTok that I watched, and it was like a party.
Yeah.
And it was like all 4 of like the element groups.
Uh-huh.
So they did one with the fire, one with the earth, and one with the air, and one with the water.
Yeah.
And so like you see them being like, hey, come on. Oh, it's like, guess which signs we are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, guess who we are signs. And so the air came in and like, hey. And then fire was like, fuck yeah. All excited. And then the water was like, hey. Like all sweet.
Yeah.
And then all the earth signs were like, hey.
They
like,
said,
all monotone.
hey.
Yeah. I was telling them about that, and they were all laughing. I said, yeah, this is the vibe. Like, you guys are earth signs for sure. With Virgo and me, we hit it off because she's very talkative too. So I was like, fuck yeah. But
Yeah.
the other ones, we were just like,
The Virgo can go either way because it's that Mercury.
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to one of my other coworkers who's a Virgo, and I was just telling her like how sometimes I really do struggle with like anxiety, and my therapist was like, "You need to get off your phone." Like, I'm so serious.
It's that damn phone.
It for real is that damn phone, and I was like, but I'm so nosy. Like, I have to know what's going on in the world. Like, or my soul feels like it's dying. Like, I'm not fulfilling my one mission in life, which is like to talk shit and to like yap. And she was like, no, girl, same. Like, I so get it. Like, that's why I'm anxious too, because I'm always on this phone, because I'm also nosy.
Because I'm also nosy.
And I was like, yeah, Virgo and Gemini.
So what would you do if like we were in the age of social media?
Girl, when people ask me that, well, they don't ask me that particular question, but they're just like
as a Gemini, what would you be doing to fill your time, to fill the void?
I feel like I would probably be like Ben Franklin. Like, I'd run a newspaper or something like that. Like, I'd go around being like, bitch, what's the gossip? Or like, you know how like those
You'd have a column.
Yes, I would have a column. Like, I for sure would.
She'd
be,
be on the blogs.
Girl, I would be a Carrie for sure. I'd be like, did you see what that bitch was wearing? Or so-and-so's wife is cheating on him. But I think I would do it anonymously. That way I could still like live in the town and be like, okay. I don't want people to like want to like be on a
I just thought of Wendy Williams again because you brought up privacy, because I was just watching a Trixie Mattel video, and she quoted Wendy, and she's like, what does Wendy say about, girl, I don't respect their privacy, so how can I expect them to, give me mine? Something like that.
Yeah, and I do think Wendy, like, as truthful as she was, because I really respected the fact that, like, she would always ask the questions that I wanted answers to.
Right.
But also at the same time, I think that's why people don't have, like, empathy for her situation, because they're like,
right,
we got rid of her. So,
yeah, okay, yeah.
So I would do it anonymously. That way I could still be like amongst the commoners, like getting my info, and then be like, what? And then go be like,
have you seen Bridgerton? Oh, never mind.
Oh, wait. I think somebody was trying to explain that to me.
It's like, because there's a lady Whistledown. She's like the anonymous columnist. Yeah, she's like in everybody's business.
I think Reese was telling me about
that. Yeah. She publishes everyone's business, but she's anonymous.
I'm dead. Not me being like her.
Yeah.
No, I would for sure do that. She's smart.
That's so funny.
Yeah. But I feel like I was telling my friends, because they're like, what era would you want to live in? And I think I've told Maya this too. Like, first off, I would never be safe in any of those eras. But, like, sometimes I really do think about if I was born during, like, the Bible era. And I'm always thinking about, like, just getting stoned to death, because I just know, like, I'd be talking out of turn. Like, they'd be like, that one's supposed to be quiet. Like, why are they talking?
I'd be burned for being a witch.
They'd be like, that one can swim. Out of here.
I can't swim.
I can't. I would survive that test, but the second that like they were like, you need to be submissive to your husband, they'd be like, oh, get her out of here.
Get her out. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, girlies, I'm gonna wrap it up for today.
Okay, girlies.
We've hit our time. We've gone over our time. I have to pee.
Hell yeah.
I want some gummy sharks.
Hell yeah. I was thinking that like we were at our 30-minute mark, and I was like, pull some more stuff. What? Yeah, we did good.
We did good. Okay, girlies. Mwah. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys so much. Bye.
See you next week. Maybe not.
Maybe not.